light's actually shining on my face this time. Okay, okay. I'll put my headphones on. Let me see if I can hear things. Okay, I can hear things. And it looks like we are live. It looks like we are officially live. Let me see if I'm live on Twitch. I seem to be live on Twitch, but I can't see my chat. I need to... Oh my god, is that Gormless TV on Twitch? I actually have someone watching me on Twitch and it is actually Gormless TV. No way, I can't believe it. Gormless TV. How are you doing? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Alright, let's get going. How is it popping? It is popping like Alois Bernhold is thriving. I see that you're thriving from your Snapchat streaks, bro. You have been thriving with all your awesome cat filters and everything. What am I targeting right now? What is this? Oh, I'm doing Professor B's quest. That's what I seem to be targeting. Hello, Imperfect Works and Ghost Wolf Saga. Let me... Guys, I made a very big mistake. Actually, let's see if the mistake that I made was actually a big mistake. Let's take a look at something. So I was hanging out with my friend earlier today, and he was telling me that when you like finish some affinity missions, you can go in here and they'll give you all the scale schematics to like make that scale. But I don't know if it... Oh, Resvelg Lord. Oh, it's a level 60. Okay. I don't have the schematics for this yet. So that's fine. But anyways, what I was gonna say is I spent literally almost $2 million and I bought a second level 50 Resvelg. So yeah, we're making very smart financial decisions here in this game. I'm left with 77k. So yeah, you could say I am in some form of debt. Okay, I don't feel like recoloring this right now, so I'm just gonna call him something that fits with his color. Ren Ma Zuo. Yes. Keeping the Xenogears consistency here. Let's see. I'm excited to inform you that people have been doing How's It Poppin' in your chat for the past few streams. Wow. I didn't even know, yeah. Guys, what if that's the new like Niche Quick Pops motto? I'm genuinely considering that. HP Bose Alexis Final, yeah, yes, that's what my friend told me. How does the tariff affect scale prices? I don't know. Gotta ask Maurice Choson that. Who's in my party right now? Gwyn? What the hell is Gwyn doing in my party? Get him out. Get him out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna give Gajarg the good skill. Alright. Active members. What does she have? She has Vierge. Screw Vierge. We're going all level 50 skills. If I'm able to. Bro, look, Al already has 2 hearts of affinity. How is it Niche Quick Poppin'? Yeah. I like that. I'll figure out something. Oh, look at all those frame drops. Oh, I can't handle it. I need the Switch 2 right now. I need it. Wait, why did I leave? Why did I leave? I'm supposed to be doing the next chapter. Guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for the next chapter, guys. What if I get my ass handed to me? I really think I will, because that first chapter of the epilogue was fun, but it was tough. It was tougher than I expected. It was great though. I went back and like watched some parts of my stream, and it was fun. It was a great time. We got so many awesome answers, and I'm excited to learn more. I'm just scared to fight some of those like really tough enemies. That was scary. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in today. If I can finish part 2, I'll finish part 2. I will maybe ask you guys some questions about part 3 if I choose to start part 3. Alright. Wait, I'm gonna save one more time. Even though I already saved here, I'm gonna save one more time. Oh! The second Project Exodus? Holy shit, guys. We're off to a start.
We got a basic plan drawn up. Meet me in command.
Roger.
Roger.
Let's move.
Yeah, everyone, don't forget to like the stream. It's very helpful to me. You guys do that. Very helpful indeed.
Ever since Void turned up, we've been witnessing ganglion remnants stirring back to life all across.
Okay.
They're as vulnerable as us, what with the DMAT events and ghosts. But they've also got an objective that will have lit a fire under them.
Why is she whispering?
Oh, Void's floating continent. Boletaris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some holy pilgrimage there.
Oh my god.
For the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events have granted them new purpose.
Wow.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
Yeah, no Tatsu cooking jokes.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission, to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. The tiger cannot so easily change its stripes.
The fight for
The ganglion are so interesting, dude. They want to eradicate all of Samar's descendants, but they are also descendants of Samar, right? They're not descendants. They were created by Samar. They're not connected to Samar in the same ways that humans and Elma's race is. That's correct, right?
survival. It never ends, huh?
But also, Void isn't Ganglion. Void is the Great One. And I'm assuming Void is our first, like, hint at to what a Samarian is. We'll see. We'll see.
This place is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, ganglion. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the cores Void stole. Prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
In other words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Oh my god.
Just when we've beaten that damn Luxar. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we?
No kidding. Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
Damn. Yeah, I don't want to leave.
A truly gut-rending thought.
I do share your grief. However, we must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety. This truth is unequivocal. And this time, it's not just humanity's future that's at stake. Our aim now is to evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Every single one?
Of course. All those that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
Rip, bro.
That's quite, how should we say, egoistic, no?
L can be our translator for the animals.
I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent. With the time we have and the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but even narrowing it down just to the sentient races, will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough...
Oh my god. It's an ark, guys. We're gonna build an ark. We're gonna build another Noah's Ark because this is... It's a Xeno game.
It's gonna take some time.
We've agreed on a cooperative partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing it, it should have the capacity. Enough to carry all evacuees. Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system.
Oh my god, all of that in the freaking Manon ship.
Make it before the Reaper comes a knocking.
Why, that's feeding 3 cooks with 1 stove.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xeno communities. They should be apprised.
L's bad analogies. Yeah.
Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet, but
Oh my god.
most are currently in the process of relocating to NLA.
Then we've got no time to lose.
Right.
As of now, all active Blade personnel are ordered to give this plan the highest degree of priority.
Broadly, we have 2 objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck. We may require troops to take assignments across division lines. Be ready for anything.
Roger.
Okay. Interesting. I feel like this is a very, 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 very tall task.
We may get assigned stuff outside of our official divisions, right?
Right. First off, we should head back to the barracks. Make sure we're prepared for anything.
Okay.
Guys, all I have to do in this act is go back to the Blade Barracks. So easy. So easy. I feel like a lot of what they're planning is like super high stakes right now. I don't know how we're gonna fit all of this into a lot of this epilogue stuff. We'll see. We'll see.
Where's the fire?
Here's the deal, right?
Not home, but I'll be able to watch later. Ah, no worries. You can always watch the replay. It's all good.
You know how we're helping wire in the Ares jump drive system, don't you?
Hey, the Manon sounds different. I actually kind of like the voice of the Manon here. It's not bad.
Yes, so we've
It's
heard.
it's a little less annoying, you know?
But actually, we're not really experts on this scale and Ares stuff, are we?
I like how Lynn asked that they have to, yeah, just an outfitter and has done barely anything relating. Haha, yeah, you're right. Alexa's way more of an outfitter than Lynn is. Lynn just geeks out over scales and that's it.
So we wouldn't have...
Oh, Ghost Wolf, I have a very funny pizza story. I'll tell you guys later. It's insane.
That fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I see. Let me guess. You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it.
You got it.
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you. You guys are just the pizza topping.
Yeah. Very easy stuff so far, guys. Not breaking a sweat. Not breaking a sweat whatsoever with any of this Act 2 stuff. Oh, I have to use the elevator over here, right?
Well.
Yeah. There's no fast travel point to here, right? Has there ever been another Nintendo content creator you have disagreed? you have a very interesting fixation on a lot of the Nintendo drama that's happening, Jack Coney. Let's see. Finally, time for pizza. Has there ever been another Nintendo content creator you have disagreed with and refused to either watch or speak to ever again? I don't really think so. There's some who I just don't watch because I feel like watching other people, but I don't like cut them out entirely and just never speak or talk to them ever again. I think that's a little too harsh. I love that shot of the Ares over there. So cool. It's finally pizza time. Okay. All right, let's see if Tobey Maguire comes out of nowhere and starts delivering.
How's it poppin'?
How's it poppin'?
Fred L really loves saying that.
Yeah, he does.
His idea of a gag. Don't get too hung up on it.
Oh, it's so
That's
funny.
right.
It's so funny.
Someone asks how it's poppin', you say,
Terrible, of course. Yourself?
better than you, meaning terrific.
Oh, this is great. This is so funny.
Tatsu mystified.
It is as we have been told. It takes two minds to tango.
Ah, it
Hey,
sure
Al.
does.
Ask me.
Hey Gwen, how's it poppin'?
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Not awful enough for you to be worrying about.
Huh?
You haven't changed a bit.
Oh my god.
Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
Please, we would love to hear your choice morsels.
Me too.
Yeah.
Color me curious.
Yeah, please tell us
Gang
more,
up on
please.
me.
Please.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering
I'm
what's a
ganging up
slog.
on you too. Tell me everything. It's definitely not a slog. Yeah. Yeah, just in time dumps, you know, how this gag goes in the Japanese script. Guys, you know what's funny? My friend saw Al's name and he thinks his name is AI. And I just like, I couldn't say anything. I was like, shit, dude. Yep, there's a character named AI. I just ran with it. Salvager's code was better. Ah. Salvager's code is pretty
No pressure,
iconic.
huh? Fine. But you're buying the round. Bunch of busybodies.
Bunch of jokers.
So, before the white whale crashed,
Oh my
a bunch
god.
of ghosts got me cornered. I was cut off.
Oh my god. I remember this. There he is.
And just as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up in front of me. And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares.
Okay.
We're being sucked right in through the opening.
Okay.
Beyond that was a sight to behold.
Oh my god.
If space could have edges, that was a place where you could see them all.
Oh my god.
Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel universes.
Oh my god, guys.
It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes.
Whoa! Holy shit! I did not expect to see that! Guys! Oh my
I might call it
oh my god.
between-
Oh my god, oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I scared the shit out of you guys. I did not expect them to go this hard. I did not expect them to go this hard. I did not expect them to go this explicit with this. Oh my god. Dude, guys, can I tell you something about this? I saw that, like, clip. I saw that screenshot, actually. I saw it. But I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake. Because I was like, who would, like... I just couldn't, like... I just couldn't imagine that in the game, you know? I was like, how would that, like, fit into the game? Dude, next time I'm eating pizza, I'm gonna think of it as me imparting some, like, earth-shattering knowledge to the person I'm, like, eating pizza with. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, okay, so, like, yeah, I'll tell you guys about that later. I want to see the rest of this cutscene. Holy shit, dude. I did not expect them to go this hard. I was spoiled in the sense that, like, I didn't know that it was real. I thought it was fake. I thought it was, like, the most, like, I thought it was like some Photoshop edit. So I now looking at it now, I'm like, oh, okay, it's real. Whoa. If the screenshots showed the Rex family photo, I would have thought that it was even more fake.
Light years beyond the realm of human science. But strangely, most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal. Sure, the sensor suite adapted for human tech kept throwing errors. But the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities of some kind of data. And you might think I dreamed all this up, but somehow I could understand what that data was.
What was it?
Not logically, intuitively. You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
What came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all universes.
Oh, I saw Noah!
Instinctively, I stopped myself from trying to perceive them one by one. human brain isn't built to handle something like that.
Guys, remember to like the stream. This is a very iconic moment in Niche Quick Pop's history that we were sharing together. So remember to give the stream a like for this very iconic moment.
I could tell in an instant. I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me. It sifted through that huge torrent of data, presented me with the information I most wanted in that moment.
Rex!
How to escape the world of the Rift and get back to this one. The Ares was kind enough to show me the way back home. It's thanks to its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth was a part of was destroyed. This one with Mira is a completely different one. So maybe back is the wrong word.
Sounds like quite the trip. So that's your plan for us to leave this universe? You're proposing we use the Ares to make our escape?
Oh boy.
More or less.
But?
That was a lot.
Exactly
that was insane.
One slip up and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
Oh my god.
A prison?
Void Seed. I think he was held there.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of us keep forgetting that Klaus, like, sort of confirmed the multiverse. Yeah. Oh, with the help of pizza. Yeah.
His consciousness, at least. You told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
Okay.
What does that mean, though?
Sounds like Zanza.
Now hold on a sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
All the loose threads seem to be coming together.
Perhaps Void escaped from his cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. That would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind.
It's his body. Okay. I wanna see what's in there. I wanna see what Void's body looks like. In the I say that in the least creepiest way possible. Dude, I know Truthers never gave up. We never gave up. I wasn't officially an X-Truther until I beat the game last summer. But once I sat down and thought about it, I knew it. I knew they had to do it. I knew they had to do it. Dude, you know what I'm very curious about? Is by the end of this, I want to see what it means for Xenosaga. Because back in Future Redeemed, I kept telling everyone, I was like, Xenosaga looks to be canon, yes. But nothing is, like, confirmed. Like, we don't know, like, a whole lot. Like, everyone doubted X so much, and everyone pushed, like, everyone was so 100% Xenosaga. Everyone was so 100% Xenosaga, and I was like, why are you, like, definitively making that claim right now, right at the end of Future Redeemed, when we haven't even, like, gotten any more context on X, like a definitive edition on X, a sequel on X, Xenosaga remasters, or Xenoblade 4? Like, we can see possibilities, but there's no definitive answer with Future Redeemed, I personally thought, and I still think so. And I know a lot of you, like, believe that as well. What characters you want to make an appearance in... Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I knew X was canon only in the sense that it was part of the same multiverse, not in terms of being the same universe as... Yeah, I thought so too. Their origins did not add up. That's my thing, dude. Everyone who said X is in canon was talking about it from the freaking Klaus experiment. I'm like, Klaus experiment is irrelevant. Irrelevant. It is absolutely irrelevant, and it cannot fit in. Like, when people heard Project Exodus and Dmitry Yuriev in the same cutscene, their brains just like discombobulated. I'm like, get the Klaus experiment out of your like head when you think about X. I know like many of us were thinking on the lines of Origin and Ionios. I'm still curious to see how all that will fit into this, because I still see a lot of parallels to Xenoblade 3, which I'll talk to you guys like in Discord and stuff about that, but like I just, oh my god, there's so much. Yeah, dude, I'm so curious to learn about the Samarians.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait. I see you trying to connect all the dots.
I'm trying to do the same thing,
Don't you
man.
think you're jumping the gun?
That was such a... That's such a direct, like, message to us as the viewer. See, you're trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun? Doug, shut up, man. Let me have my fun. Can't wait for the big VC to... Yeah, dude, I know. I need to beat this ASAP. We'll do it. Screw the Xperia.
Maybe.
Oh my god, man. This is insane.
When Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the ghosts appeared.
Did I pay attention to what Lynn said? When?
What are we thinking then? Cause and effect, or... Void said he brought worlds into Concord. Oh. I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Must be urgent.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Oh, Void being in the... Oh, I thought Gwen said that. Sorry, did you pay? If the auxiliaries... If the did auxiliary is present, the verb shouldn't be... Yeah. What was that? Localization error? Void being in the Vita is like how the MIMS work. Oh, so his real body is probably not in the Vita. It's probably somewhere else. His like soul or his essence has taken control of the Vita.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the crux, but he was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had to get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign an escort, but then ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Guys, I feel like
Let's
some
move.
strong ass enemy is gonna come out of nowhere and like whoop my ass in Oblivia. I'm not ready for this. Guys, I can't believe what I just saw. I need to go back and rewatch that cutscene like a million times now. I cannot believe what I just saw. Wait, Xenogear, Ranmazuo, Ares Prime, Wave Existence. Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. Guys, oh shit, I gotta go in here.
Into the fray.
Do I have to like go? Oh no, I don't have to go in there. Guys, I'm wondering, there's a lot of like people who did not vibe with this epilogue, and I wonder why. I'm very curious to learn more about why everyone didn't vibe with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far, but I also feel like many of those people might have just been Xenosaga people who just got really bummed, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't know if this, like, truly, decanonizes Xenosaga, but I guess we'll see once I get to the end of everything. We'll see. I can't believe what I just saw.
We're in the right place, huh?
I can't believe what I just saw.
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah.
You'll explain once we're done. Okay, all right. We'll see.
Let's
What, okay, all right. Sounds good. Sounds
there?
good. Who goes there? Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. Hello.
It's you.
You again.
She has a name, Elma.
I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Let's see. Big part of this is a stark 180 from the cliffhanger, implying Mira has so many mysteries to uncover, to now racing to abandon Mira. Oh, okay. Well, I can understand that, but a lot of things are getting answered in various ways. I need to sit down with all this and like think about it some more. I've always thought that Xenoblade X as a series is going to go beyond Mira. So I was always like, my idea of like having Mira being like just totally disappeared, I don't hate it, but I have to really think about it. But I also am thinking like this game has a don't confirm nor deny anything in the comments, by the way, but like, or in the chat, but I know that this game, like the base game and the epilogue, has a post game. Unless the post game with the epilogue pushes you like back before the final chapter, I'm not entirely sold on Mira disappearing entirely, but we'll see. Let's see. The plot is rushed. The gameplay is in 13.3 is terrible. They replaced Tatsu food jokes with LBS. Those are what I dislike. Interesting. I'm very scared for chapter 13 part 3 then, because part 1 kicked my ass, so we'll see. As in, it's something about this planet. Turns out we're never going to learn about that something. Okay. We'll never be able to explain everything. More games are needed. Yeah, I agree.
Do you know where they are? What happened here?
The people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered an...
It would reserve conversation until... Yeah, okay. I feel...
in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Bweed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
Oh boy, it's the prone.
Looks like a job half done.
You die like beasts.
All tell, no show. I guess. I like him. I like him so far though. They brought back everyone's VX7 fandom, yeah.
You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
Rip Vandam, even though the VA is still alive.
Into the fray.
Wait, I wanna see how I can do this with, Oh shit, I'm Astro Crusader, dude. I don't even know if I have, like, good enough arts for this. Whatever,
Everything's so clear.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Well, it's also because my party members are in their skells. Yeah, get out of your skells, guys.
Put some power into this one. I won't miss this chance.
Okay. I say that to the Adam comparison.
We're in a good position. Move in. Put some power into this one.
Back me up. I'll take care of that.
I'll run with this.
Subterfuge!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Trident Buster!
Put some power into this one.
Again. We'll settle it here.
I won't miss this chance.
Sliding Slinger!
Guys, why does it take so long to find one man-on engineer, man?
I won't miss this chance.
All right, you know what to do.
This should free me up.
Sliding Slinger!
We're in a good position. Move in. Put some power into this. We're in a good position. Move in. I won't miss this chance.
About time I played my ace in the hole.
Put some power into this. I won't miss this chance.
I'll catch up on the chat once I'm done with this fight.
Put some power into this.
I see a lot of discussion about the quality of the epilogue.
Mind shift! Trident Buster!
Sorry, but I need balance breaker.
Yeah, if only we had the Xenoblade X that we deserve with no cut content. With all the characters and all the content and all that stuff.
This chance.
Yeah, I guess Al was the original protagonist, yeah. But I think he was a much different character back then.
I'll try to push them back. This'll bust them open.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a what's that ASUS developer, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten any interviews from Takahashi for this game, because he did interviews for Xenoblade 1 DE. Why haven't we gotten any news on, like, we haven't gotten a Takahashi interview since Future Redeemed and the actually no, we got one last year with Ionios Moments. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Hold on. Okay, let me catch up on everyone. What everyone's saying. Adam, who is similar, yeah. Okay. Love how everyone was thinking the hero was this big character who likely had connections. Just a normal dude. I wasn't thinking the hero was going to have connections to the other games. I was thinking, like, me and a lot of other people thought that he was like the same race of alien as Elma, and they came to Earth together. But it seems that Elma came alone. So I'm still wondering how Alois is so capable enough to pilot the Ares as just a normal dude. That's curious. Yeah, Torno's Fika is like 3-hour plot. I guess I don't think this needed to be a Torna level expansion though. I think with a lot of what the story and content we're getting, I think this is more, I wouldn't say it's more than enough, but I think it's so far what I feel like it is enough. I don't know. That's just me. Still, even don't mind the epilogue being short. It would have caused the story to drag even longer. Yeah, I feel that way too. Yeah. Still, even each act is longer than most base game chapters. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's what I was telling my friend today. I was like, I spent like at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours, on part 1. And when I told him that, he was like, why didn't they just call this chapter 13, 14, and 15? Because if they did that, that would have made more sense than calling it chapter 13, act 1, 2, and 3, you know? Yeah. Wonder how the game would have been with him. Yeah. He's able to pilot the Ares because he's just that guy. Yeah, Torna had a lot of like community stuff. I don't remember how long just the cutscenes were though. Yeah, due to the concept art, I also thought he was from Elma's race. However, even the base game, they said she came alone, so seems discarded long ago. I was just like, that Ares is a tandem. It would be kind of weird if she's piloting it alone. Some symbolism about 13 we don't know yet. We got Organization 13. And we got... Wait, how many Gazelle Ministry members are there? There's 12. Right? There's 12 Gazelle Ministry members. Right? I don't know.
Right.
I remember there was some like symbolism about Gazelle Ministry and the number of people. Where's my skill? I want to drive. I want to drive my skill. What the heck, dude? Why is it saying I'm... Why am I 2,000 meters away? And the map literally tells me I'm like... Whoa! Am I supposed to go up there? What the heck? Where is this taking me? 13 data clusters, 13 authorities in Klaus's Earth, 13 Exodus ships. There's also how many Zohar emulators are in Xenosaga? Because I know that's a thing. Zohar emulators. Many days ago, don't worry about those things, it's not your fault. Where am I supposed to go? I'll come back for that tyrant later. Mobius or 26, yeah, because the alphabet, yeah. Yeah, 12 and a 13. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm asking because what the heck just happened to me? I remember that the Gazelle Ministry were at least 12, but they were 12 because there's like 12. This is some biblical reference for Gazelle Ministry being 12. Dude, I swear there was a much faster way to get to the Rothian Cave. Why is it taking me like this? Why is it taking me like this? What am I doing? Dude, yeah, tell me about it. I want Xenoblade X too. Can I just go in from here? Bro, what the fuck, bro? Come on. Anyway, get me into the Rothian Cave. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's here. There won't be Xenoblade Chronicles 4. Full throttle into X2 next Xeno game. No idea what else. Yeah, dude, people are like really wanting Xenoblade Chronicles 4, and I like my joke. I've said this in other videos, but I joke and say that Xenoblade 4 is not coming till after 2030 because people don't realize everything that we need. First, we needed X Definitive Edition. We got X Definitive Edition. Next, we need Xenosaga remasters, but not from Monolith. We're gonna get it from Bandai Namco. Maybe Monolith will help out. Next, we need but I feel like we're gonna get some Monolith Soft new IP. Feel like that's gonna happen. And then we need Xenoblade Chronicles X2. People are so fixated on seeing Xenoblade 4, and they don't understand the full picture, man. They don't get it. They don't understand the full picture. They don't get it. There are people who've been telling me for years, I'm sorry, man, X2 isn't happening, X sequel isn't happening. I'm like, I believed before Definitive Edition, and now as I played Definitive Edition, I believed it even more. And after today, I'm like so much of a believer. I am. Too bad the world is gonna end before we, sucks. The structures and yeah, there will be a Xenoblade 4, yeah. There won't be a Gears or Saga yeah. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Yeah, Xenogears is... I've kind of put Xenogears to rest. I've kind of put Xenogears, like... I've kind of, like... understood that it's probably not gonna happen. Xenoblade 4 is an X prequel, hell yeah.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
It would be cool if Nintendo collaborated with Square, but I don't think it's happening. I talked about that in a video that I made. It was a really successful video though. It was, what was it called? Xenogears needs a remake more than any other video game. I talk about it in that video, and I talk about how it's like nearly impossible, but it needs to happen.
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief. Thanks to Kitty Cat friends.
Yep.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks. We all inhabit this world together. The feeling is mutual.
The feeling is mutual.
Shut up. And we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
What are they even looking for?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death. Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
Yeah. What even is going on right now? Here's one thing I don't like about the epilogue. I don't like this part is a little slow. This part is a little dragging on because I just saw like the biggest freaking monstrous mega freaking scream worthy reaction worthy reveal, and then I'm just like running around trying to tell people what to do. I'm not even like doing anything for them. I'm just like, oh, this person went over here, let me find them. Oh, this person went over there. Like this part is like, get me back to the good stuff. Take me to the continent, dude. Take me to the continent.
Thank you once again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need.
There and back again. Hey! He's always been in our party. He's here.
Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
Oh, did he bring Roth to Mira? Wait. Even if they make a prequel to X, it wouldn't be called Xenoblade 4. People associate the number titles with Klaus. It's a reason there won't be a fourth. Ah, interesting. I think for brand recognition, they gotta go with the 4. But in some way, in terms of like how the game is gonna look and play, it's gonna feel very different from everything.
It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel.
Yeah.
Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's...
Xenoblade 9. Xenoblade 9. Did you hear that, Ghost Wolf? If you're in the chat, Xenoblade 9. It's happening.
Destruction. His consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
Al, what you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift.
He only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift.
Seems to track.
Guys, are they setting up Void as like a villain for the rest of the series? That would be kind of insane. Void already seems like incredibly powerful, but if Void is in this kind of rift that Al is talking about, what if he like... Well, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of this epilogue.
Come on,
but like,
let's get back to NLA.
I have a feeling, you know? I have a feeling.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Just like Klaus said.
Ha!
Loud.
This is what I wanted to ask you guys. I am very curious what the heck happened to Lao, because we didn't even see him in Act 1, so hopefully we'll get some answers for that.
Said that?
Al, what? When did you see Lao? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
Inside the rift?
That's...
You ever heard of Nirvana?
Yeah. I've heard of Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've heard of Nevermind and In Utero. You like 90s grunge, Al? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it. That's interesting, dude. I was wondering when Xeno would bring in some Eastern mythology into this. That's cool.
Have the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating along, guided by the Ares, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
Yeah, guys, don't tell me much. Don't give me expectations. Yeah. Wait, so this wasn't on our Mira. This scene we're seeing here wasn't even on our Mira.
Fancy seeing you here.
Well,
how long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Teen Princess.
I thought you died defending the White Whale, back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did.
Huh.
So, how about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured.
I betrayed our friends. I sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew it. I knew. And I did it anyway.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said, it's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes.
Jacket isn't an error if you can convince yourself that Al conceived the term blade. wait, I gotta catch up with the chat. Wait. So the beach was in Mira, but where'd he get the raincoat? Literally never appears. They materialize it just to fulfill the cliffhanger. That's so funny. Maybe it has something to do with walking. Yeah. Get the feeling this wasn't the original idea for the scene. Really? Fans regarding the epilogue, there's no way that this was Lao's original purpose for the cliffhanger. I don't... Oh, is this what people say is like a retcon? Is this the retcons that people are talking about? How do we definitively know that, though? How do we definitively know that this isn't exactly what he wanted to do? Or not he, but like the whole team. I don't know. Yeah, don't answer, but I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud.
For making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness. It wound up infecting her as well.
I'm just thinking out loud.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah. Soon. I'll see Charmaine and Chenchi.
I get this might be what you want, but not me.
People still need me. Humanity still needs me.
I'm itching for more living. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
I like this. I like this scene a lot. I like it. Yeah.
That's right. That's you to a T.
Yeah. This is Matthew coded. Yep.
Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep. We got the best guide around.
World I came from. It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting. And stubborn.
Oh, do you see that? You see that? You see what's happening to him? Dude, oh my god, you see what's...
Treat others cruelly.
Dude, look at him!
But... if she realized this...
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude.
Tell her to live.
Dude, that is the perfect emote for this very moment. Bro just had his homecoming. He literally just had a homecoming right now, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lau.
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn.
We're all on the same side here!
Yeah, man, X is his own thing. All that stuff is just Easter eggs. Easter eggs. It was all references. It didn't mean anything. It's just Takahashi-isms. Dude, even I was tempering my expectations, dude. I was saying, like, what if this is all just Takahashi-isms? What if he's just reusing his concepts and it doesn't mean anything? Oh my god. I cannot believe we're, like, experiencing this moment together right now, guys. This is amazing.
Honestly, that was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again.
We weren't crazy, guys.
I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. But back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, he told you to live. End of message.
Yeah.
Very Xenogears coded.
Colonel Elma! Requesting a big...
What was that? What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. The leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
What did they say? Ligma Stronghold in Noctilum? What? Yeah, Epilogue has some really good development for Lynn and Elma. Last chapter more Elma, this chapter a lot more Lynn. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna do something. Wait a sec. Wait. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, whoa. See? My camera, dude. My camera does that. It's so annoying. I literally think my Pro Controller is drifting. I literally think so. Can I not? I can't take my skull in there. Can I exit my skull? There. Dude, how did they get their skills past this point, man? Yeah, I get that. It almost shows her weak and yeah, makes a lot of sense. You played the last Affinity missions, yeah. Did you read the enemy index for the ghosts? I actually did not. I'll take a look at that. I did not yet.
The whole team's dead. And look.
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this.
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust.
Yay! Stronger even than your lust for life.
I wish to understand this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death. Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
Interesting.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion.
Okay.
Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
Okay.
But that's... It's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why do this?
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
But...
Quip that violence is the only argument you listen to.
Exactly. If we want to argue with them, it'll be with guns.
Oh my god.
Right. Lynn, we're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
Yo, how's it going? I hope I oh my god, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Do I have to fight okay, I don't have to fight Void. It doesn't look like I have to fight Void. I have to fight all these ganglion guys, or these prones. These prones. Guys, I'm not having the best time right now.
I need to patch myself up. That's enough from you.
What if I just do overdrive? Oh my god, I already died. I already died. That's concerning. That's concerning. Is there a closer way to get to this? Instead of going through that cave? I can't use my Skell in there because my Skell doesn't fit in here. The cores on the Vita are very awesome. Dude, I was thinking this. What if the cores are like... What if the cores are people? You remember in Future Redeemed when they created the... like that final Ouroboros form? All those cores... I can take my Skell through there? Dude, I can't. My Skell's too chunky. Oh. I'm gonna use a slimmer Skell. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Can I walk in with Ares Prime at least? Can't even walk in with Ares Prime. I blindly follow the follow ball? Okay. Could probably go in from the other side, but... I don't mind doing this in ground combat. Is there a way above? Let me see. Can I literally just fly over? Wow. That's so stupid of me. Is there... Oh my god. See if I can get in from the other side. Oh my god, guys, no way. I actually made it. I'm so stupid, guys. I'm so dumb. Right, let's do this again.
Looks like they're on our case.
Wear them down from a distance. Do it. Out of the way. Like this on. After you.
I popped us a body.
Here I go. Some power.
Hey, guys, how do I get quick recast on my Skell? I know that's a thing you can get, right? How do I get that?
Need a boost?
Take it all on this shot.
Aiming is so overrated. Now get in there.
Dude, that one Hresvelg.
Just about dead.
Oh, you need to finish. Okay, you need to finish.
I won't miss this chance.
Beat the epilogue. Okay.
This should do it. It's not just about death.
I've dealt a mighty blow. Tough, into
Some
the fray.
power into this.
It's post game. Okay.
Turn things around.
This should free me
Dude,
up.
Skell quick recast would probably be the most OP thing ever. Not gonna lie. Alright. I hope I don't have to fight Void.
You're up next.
No, bro, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to fight him.
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate.
I'm not ready to fight him.
To teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode.
To Sukasa. Let's grab a cold one for you. Let's crack open a cold one in your abode. Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
Where do I go now? Oh. Check on the squad. Yeah, what kind of carnage happened here? Oh no, not the, is that the Manon?
Looks like the part they were after. They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, remember to like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. That would be very helpful if you guys do.
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamn rat.
Yup, he's a rat.
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, aren't we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Sure thing, we'll be there.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
Alright. Let's go to the hangar. Wait, what? Oh. It's just there, okay.
I told you.
I told you!
Yeah?
Bro, what was blocking my path there? I literally couldn't run for a second. Oh wait, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the enemy index. I remember someone told me to look at the enemy index for the ghosts. Ghost Acolyte. Dude, they have noise. They have noise. That's so cool. I can fast travel there. Okay, hold on. An unknown force that manifests itself whenever dematerialization occurs. Though their true nature is shrouded in mystery, the lights that ghosts give off have been confirmed to turn their targets into pillars of salt. Wow, okay, so it is confirmed. Ghosts have no apparent will of their own. Their actions more suggestive of a force of nature inorganic in origin. They are surrounded by a constant energy field capable of nullifying virtually all types of damage, from physical to ether. Each ghost possesses a multiple heart-like organs, which control this field. If taken out, it will dissipate, leaving the main body open to attack. Many unlucky blades of the South Coast camp fell victim to these entities. Thankfully, Elmo and her crew were able to fend them off. Yeah, this is the most threatening ghost right here. This ghost Adsecula. Inorganic in origin. Oh, where the heck am I going? It's over here. I don't know why the thing showed like a different location. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, man, the Addis-Kula is menacing. Way more tough of a fight than any of the ghost acolytes.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
How's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
Oh my god.
That's great, isn't it?
Look at him. He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
What a chill guy. Such a chill
Once you
guy.
really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Such a chill guy.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Tatsu terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma.
How's
does
it
vegetable
poppin'?
come with a volume knob?
Leave it. You had some news?
Leave it. Forget Tatsu.
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth.
That was the
We
Prague.
excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it.
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
The Ares cores. I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
Okay.
A device?
Ouroboros stone.
Space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that.
Oh! Oh!
Hickey.
A space-time bender? A meta doohickey?
It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own.
Oh my god.
According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
Guys, was he talking about the conduit just now?
How do you know?
I guess so. We'll see. We'll
Fact
see.
is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, you can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now. brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it.
Cores alone won't cut it.
We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together.
Oh my god.
Inseparable. I won't pretend to understand, but it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise.
Wow.
So,
guys, do you see that green light? Dumb Xeno, do you see that? Do you see that green light?
without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melded with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge.
Okay.
Something like the crossroads between universes.
Oh my god, guys. Mind and machine became one. Al and the Ares are symbolic. That's why Ares spirits like grounded characters. That's why Ares sprints like okay.
We get the Ares and cores running.
Guys.
If we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Guys, I need to rewatch so much of
Question
this.
of timing, then.
I need to rewatch all of this.
Simply
oh my god.
yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift. The streams of consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the life.
Oh my god.
They're what?
Remember what we were talking about before? How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the life hold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal network.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yes, yes, yes! Some larger universal mechanism. Wait, give me one sec. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
I know. It's just that when I was there, I felt it.
Oh my god.
You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, like, gathering place of minds?
Dude.
More like souls.
Dude, I knew it! Yes, I knew it! I knew the cores had to do with souls. Like, wait, let me say this again, because I didn't fully get to say this. Future Redeemed, they combined to become that final Ouroboros that looked like an Ares. And those cores on the Future Redeemed Ouroboros were like the people, right? It was like Matthew Niall, Shulk Rex, Glimmer Nicole. That's 6 of them, but then there was also A and N. I think they're also somewhere in there. I feel like the cores have to do with like souls in that way. I don't know.
Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive, you'll get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape...
Or maybe he was talking about something different. I have to go back and collective consciousness, yes.
We'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and...
A and N were not. Okay. Dude, 6 cores! 6 cores!
And some miraculous timing.
He said 6
That's
cores,
how we
bro.
sink to the Nexus. Or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. We'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still, once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay,
Ducks in
what's
a
our game
row.
plan? What do you think, Rook? You better knock this one out of the park.
Oh. Yeah, we'll be done and we'll be back in time for another pizza and beer.
Home run! I'll hold you to it, bud.
Alright. Ooh, more cutscenes. Dude, I like that this epilogue has a lot of cutscenes.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific.
Oh my god. How's it poppin'?
Hear that? Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah, I'll be back in time for lunch, man.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future. And the Rook seems well suited.
That isn't like you.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
You need another you, in other words.
He's sounding like a protagonist right now. Only the original protagonist of the story would say something like that.
You ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
Tell me what I think about you. Don't go away. How you stay free. Ton more busy work in this act remaining. Interesting. Okay.
You look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Ow.
Cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last.
Oh man. Dang, we've never seen Oma like this.
Not snuffed out here.
This is very interesting.
You're right. Those eyes, they're just like yours back then.
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Bristling with thrill.
Wait, I just realized something. I wanna put something else on him. Make him look a little more presentable, you know? Oh, that would be fun. Oh, yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. Distinguished uniform, a veteran's uniform, school blazer, dark suit. Let's go with... Let's do the Nagi outfit. Let's do that. It looks good in that. Blood came out of nowhere, then stole Elma. Yeah. Yeah, man, there's a lot of tension in those scenes. We'll see what it ends up. We'll see how it ends up. She was very close to doing that, I will say. That if that cold shoulder was anything to go off of, she was not happy. Just like, yeah, you could tell. You could tell. Damn. That's our man on ship. Yo, life hold cores. Guys, what if we see the conduit later? And they're like, hey, why does that thing look like our life hold cores, huh?
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts of Ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to
Kissed
launch
in
the
front of
White
us so
Whale 2,
hard.
even before all residents have boarded.
The White Whale 2. Oh,
we may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war. Any more vessels to escort, and we wouldn't have a snowball's chance of guarding them all.
But this way, there's a single point of failure.
Either way, if we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe.
Oh my
But
god.
we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Terror! Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
It won't be terror, Tatsu, if you meet your good old friend Riku.
Scared yet?
Ooh, yeah, I'm scared. Hey, if this means we get to meet Shulk and Rex, then hell yeah, let's go.
Elma, not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. A lady named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course, right away.
Thanks.
Busy work.
She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Seriously, man, I don't want to freaking do this. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'll take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I went to get some chocolate too. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know why I have to run this errand. I don't know why I have to go to the cathedral.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing, there's a friend I've met in the course of work, and she's not here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
That's a little worrying for sure.
Right?
Does she
I'd
turn
love to
into
go myself
salt?
if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up.
Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start?
Thanks very much. Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
Dude, why is everyone calling it Sylvalum, bro? Kyrie's friend? Who could this be? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. It's, I'm just wondering how any of this may or may not be relevant to what we're doing. Oh, this might be what Elementary was telling me earlier. It was like, a lot of this stuff was probably supposed to be affinity missions. Hey, this is where we fought Zufarg. This is literally where we fought Zufarg.
Not sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so.
It looks like a Nopon
Nobody's
caravan.
here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
Well written. Okay, we'll see.
I'm not sure. I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing if that was the case.
True. And she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That'd mean she was here until very recently.
Yes, that's my guess.
You don't think she went to fetch water or something?
That was close by.
Let's go.
Oh my god, it's a ghost! It's literally a ghost just standing there. Oh my god, the ghost is gonna turn a Nopon into salt! Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine.
Yes, quite fine.
Handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
That sounds like Tatsu's mom.
Looks like they're on our case.
Wear them down from the distance. Super hot! Jet!
Do not breathe.
Forever. See if you like this.
Dude, what? I'm literally targeting him in his core, bro. Which core do I have to attack? Is it not that one? Is it this one? Which core do I have to attack? There. Is it working now?
This should free me up.
That's so annoying, dude.
Right where I want you. I've got just the
Aiming is so overrated. Now power! Take it all on this shot.
Ready?
Do not have some of
Just a move.
Now, I got you.
Put some power into this one. If we can just
There we go.
gunfire.
Need a boost?
The one highlighted. Okay.
Have some of this.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
I don't even see that it's highlighted or glowing. I gotta pay more attention to that.
I've got just the move.
Need a boost? Bullets rain upon them.
Bro, did he like knock off my appendage? You've got to be kidding me.
Deploying shield.
Stealth up. Quite like the world is watching.
I stake it all on this shot.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. It is what it is though.
I won't miss this chance.
There we go. Cockpit mode.
Put some power into this one. It's not just about deploying shield. I'll make sure to leave a dent.
I've got just the move.
Let's see if you like
Yo, let's go. I'm getting cockpit mode over and over again. This is awesome. Virus. Okay. Oh, it's just a debuff. Okay. Dude, Silver Shield, bro, you gotta go back and watch. Dude, how did I get out of the skill? What the heck? What am I doing? Dude, you gotta go back and watch my reactions, dude. I freaked out. I was tweaking on stream. I was freaking out when I saw the shards and I saw the reflections on the shards.
You
I'm
didn't
good.
even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Wait, I want to get that treasure. Give me one sec.
Thank friends for earlier. Name is Omomo.
The name is Momo.
I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie?
Kylie.
Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend.
Best friend? You two are that close?
Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo trip on face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even applied dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being.
this is totally gonna tie into how Omomo is Riku's long lost relative, right?
Part of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
Tatsu could go for home-cooked snack also.
Is friend Kylie doing well?
Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here.
Oh! Kylie is one who speaks to friends?
Yes.
Guys, I realized as well that I need to like mess around more with my audio settings because my audio is still peaking whenever I scream.
And also big burden on friends. Oh, Momo, very sorry.
No trouble whatsoever.
Hey, we sort of had it in Xenoblade 2. Remember Gigarosa? You had to like attack like the things on the side of Gigarosa before you actually fight the giant mech. I feel like that was in 2 a lot. You had to like attack the Temperantia Titan. Temperantia Titan had a lot of gimmicks. I agree, I kind of like it. Also, I think it connects to lore. Momo is one of the souls in Riku's other Lucky 7. Need more of those. Yeah, and the ghosts.
It is our job after all. In fact, since we're already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Yeah, come back with us.
Oh, Momo will be staying right here. Apologies that friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
Rip.
Huh?
You're gonna get hit with a DMAT.
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here.
Aw, yeah.
That's why Omomo also wish here to remain.
Aw, okay.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
Omomo know that. However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That's why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here alone. Omomo could never.
Hey, this is a nice piano remix of Sylvalum. I don't know if I ever heard this in the base game.
I get that, but still. Surely your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand.
Suddenly...
And how do you think Kylie will feel about this?
Suddenly this quest turned from me wasting my time to me pondering the existentialism of life and the meaning of my loved ones. While Nopon accepts her potential demise. This is Xenoblade right here, at its core. I think it was in the base game, but okay. It's probably in the soundtrack somewhere.
Your best friend?
Meme.
Oh, Momo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one.
Oh, you can empathize. You can truly empathize.
That's the only reason?
You can truly empathize, right, Elmo?
Isn't there?
Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
That right. To family, to Little Pawn, who have lots of Little Pawn also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Omomo already Granny Pawn. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail, everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life and new environment take lots of effort and time. Incredible hassle. Besides, Momo is so tired. And honestly, would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely. Oh, Momo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pawn peacefully.
Damn.
That way, Little Pawn also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them.
Lynn looks so mad.
You can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Say everyone should have to decide for themselves. So just bring her back anyway. Dang. This is truly a Xenoblade quest.
Indeed. Lynn, let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't force her. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We're better used elsewhere. Omomo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Oh, Momo, count on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I didn't consider your feelings.
Friend did nothing of the sort. Oh, Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Momo, if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
Yeah.
Elma,
Wait,
is this the right answer?
Let's see what she says.
I don't think there was one.
Wow.
One thing's certain. We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
Yeah, I love how a lot of these quests, and I love how a lot of the affinity missions take into account what a lot of people were going through on Earth. Like, Lao and Lynn's relationship really ties into that. Lynn's kind of, reaction to a lot of this stuff. Even sort of like, they talk about this, in Act 1. Al's relationship with Lynn is very similar to, like... What was that? Was that the Zarabogan talking? Well, I want to hear him again. That was so weird. Their voices are so weird. But yeah, basically what I was saying, like... Lynn was like the little sister that Al lost. And then they kind of have that connection here as well. I hate to go back and watch a lot of these. Golboga. Yeah, I was like, dude, what was that? It almost sounded like someone, like, I have Discord open right now, but I was like, am I in a VC? Did I, like, forget that I'm in VC with someone? It almost sounded like it was coming from, like, a VC. I was like, what was that? Golboga.
Kylie, what's that you're up to there?
Oh, hi. Perfect timing. I was just about to head out to meet Omomo.
Huh? Meet a Momo?
Yeah. I just had a message from her asking for help with her luggage. She says she can't carry it.
Oh,
alone.
she's coming?
But didn't she...
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
Well, she said she'd done some thinking about what you told her. Like, she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others. And she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
It would have been actually pretty daring had they committed to letting the Nopon go out on her own terms But they, yeah, I don't know.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What's gotten into you?
We'll see. I had a hunch that Omomo might not want to come. But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
And in the end, Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But this, it's taught me something. How...
It'd be more interesting to see characters with different perspectives to know their time is up.
How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
Tatsu!
Go on now, don't keep Omomo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone, thanks so very much, again.
Happy now?
Yeah.
What I like about this is she had accepted her death, and if that friend would have like gotten through to her, nothing really would have changed, but it was Lynn who kind of got through to her. So that kind of speaks more volumes than anything. I don't know.
Hey, Al. How's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery of where in the body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
I think the spirit isn't something one human body can contain. And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And...
This is sounding an awful lot like Xenoblade 2.
And so... the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end... it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
It's like we're connected through our introns, you know? But in the case of Xenoblade 2, it's like it's the Blade's memories. It's the memories of the drivers and Blades just being passed down throughout the generations. I like that she got to board the White Whale 2. Took a young one to convince her to see how it could affect the Nopon family she also loved. Yeah, I felt that same way. It's Lynn's optimism that shines through.
You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel other spirits, just the same way that you do your own. That's all it took, no more. For you to become
I have not played Xenosaga yet, so I don't know any of the references except for the salt. I just want to know more about those cores. I just want to know more about those Ares cores.
Okay, who we searching for next?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
Oh man, we're getting more existential.
So you know where he is.
Yep.
This is very Xenosaga coded. Interesting.
Roger that. I'm Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric.
Ah, very creative name.
I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs it.
This guy's voice sounds so familiar.
Hell. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere, then flew off in
Dude,
a
whose voice is this, dude?
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. You won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
But cannot just carry on in quiet.
Believe me, I've been there too. We're curators. In our line of work,
Dude, this guy's voice, I can't put my finger on it, dude. He sounds so familiar.
We handle a lot of animals and plants. You start to have a lot of sympathy for the natural world.
I see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
Well, the first step's to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctula. It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
Dude, who does this guy sound like? He sounds literally like someone I've heard in like another video game. What is it? Dude, yeah, Mims are probably very powerful, honestly. Dude, who is this? Was he in like a Persona game? He almost sounds like Igor in Persona, but not really. Or was he in a FF7 remake? That guy's voice.
Looks like our man.
Is he hanging out? Was it in Metaphor? Maybe it was in Metaphor. I have to sit down and think about it. I have to think about some of the other JRPGs I played recently.
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
We came looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry. You came out here for me? You didn't have to.
Let me be straight. The plan hasn't changed. Will you return to NLA? Here's where we are. Your being here right now is dereliction of duty. I won't lie, we could take you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
Because we're not bringing plants and animals?
Exactly.
You must realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
Sure. And yet, they're what nurtured this planet. Since way, way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that. If I can't stop it, I'd rather go with them.
Yeah. He sounds like Gwen.
I think what you're saying is right, and it deserves attention. Just don't forget there's people looking out for you. You got that, Ted?
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if friend took along genetic information?
Oh, you can see more DMAT events. Wow.
Plants and animals of Mira?
Dude, I'm just very curious to see what the post game is going to look like. Because I'm assuming this is still going to continue to have a post game. I guess we'll see.
I don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever. You want to emulate the Earth Life Colonization Project by preserving the genetic information of Mira's flora and fauna.
Tatsu knew Ilmo would get it. That's what Tatsu said. Tatsu happy friend pick up what Tatsu laid down.
That's some good thinking for an op-on.
Friend could have left off that last part.
Our time is limited, though. We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen. I can gather the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents?
Oh my god.
Of course.
What does that mean?
I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data. Best of luck.
Let's move.
All right. Let's get this done. Oh my god, bro. What the? Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's gonna take very long. Ooh, let's gather this data.
We got it.
That should take care of Primordia then.
Do I have to do Sylvalum and Oblivia too?
Primordia's data gathered.
And Caldros?
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you can head over to Oblivia.
We're on it.
Yep, I'm on it. Hey, wait, is this 318? Yeah, this is the grinding spot. This is the Amdusius grinding spot. This is where I used to go to grind class rank. Yeah, I used to do it right over here. Oh, I used to do it right here, literally right here.
Ready to move on your
Right in this little pond. Shit. Bro. No, man. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this.
Contact!
inviting you here.
Bro, why?
Don't remember inviting you here.
Bro, all of y'all relax. Just relax.
Reinforcements?
Relax. Dude, why does it take... Why is it taking this long? Why is it taking this long to... Oh my god, relax. Oh my god. Yeah, just want to do this. Yeah, this is the NL grinding spot. That's how I figured it out.
Ready to move on your command.
Bro! Oh my god, just let me... Like, just ignore me. Dude, can you just ignore me? Can you just like...
I know how this one ticks. Empower yourself.
Can you just like... Can you just not do anything to me, please? I literally was trying to like... Dude, screw this guy. Screw him. He's wasting my time, dude. Wasting my time. Dude, just stop. Just ignore me. Ignore. Okay, I'm going to go from above so this guy doesn't see me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for not noticing me. Thank you. There. For the quest involving Momo and Ted, I interpret them my own way, where Momo kind of represents those of us who don't want to leave Mira, while Ted explains why the next game will have familiar Mira. Oh! That's cool. That's a nice way to interpret it. That's cool.
Looks like Sylvalem's next.
Dude, why did they change the pronunciation of Sylvalem, bro? Why did they change the pronunciation of Sylvalem? Yeah, the more I think about Mira disappearing, I'm very curious what's going to happen at the very end of the epilogue. Like, what's going to happen to the post-game? What's going to happen to the post-game that we always do? Like, is there not going to be a post-game anymore? Will it just plop us back before the final boss?
Like they're on our case.
Wear them down from a distance. Need a boost?
Yeah, it's still Sylvalem to me. Everyone used to call it Sylvalem. Different director for voice, yeah, probably. X had released in Japan, but before anyone else, Sylvalem was the way I pronounced it. Okay.
We're finished.
No Cauldros? No Cauldros?
Guess that's why you're the pros. Last on the list would be Cauldros then.
Got it. Once we have the data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I'm done too.
Dude, this particular FN site, it took me so long to find it because I didn't see the cave entrance for the longest time. Yeah, here. Could not find this cave entrance. It's not that I couldn't find it, I just didn't see it. It's so annoying.
Ferocious enemy. What's the game plan?
Bro, this data point is right next to this enemy. That, oh my god, yeah, that's I have to fight.
I shall provide cover fire.
See if you like this.
Come on, warning scout.
It feels like coming home.
Hey, I know someone else who says feels like coming home.
Put some power into this one.
I've got just a move.
Need a boost? I got one down. Keep up the assault. This should do it.
Time to blunt my skills with the blade.
Learn your place.
Do not breathe.
Aiming is so overrated.
Aiming is incredibly overrated.
You just got the owl treatment.
Guys, I don't know if you've had Al and Liesel in your party at the same time, but they have some very cool dialogue. Like, Al compliments her, and she's like, "Oh, that's such high praise coming from you, sir." It's really cool.
And that's the last
It's Shulk. Very normal about that.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
Yep.
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something. To preserve is to cultivate.
Hmm. Bro, you're high. You're tweaking right now.
Not at all. Ted here, he's listened to this world more than anyone. I'm not surprised it spoke to him.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes. I swear I'll make it happen.
Whoa!
Oh man. Let's hope we have territorial rot barts in the new world.
I am afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
We'll handle it. You just get to NLA.
As you say.
On into the fray.
Wear them down from a distance.
Our hands run the
Arctic Horde! Put some power into this thing.
Oh my god, dude. Y'all are already dying. So I have to use my skill.
I'll get it done.
I'll make sure
Damn.
to leave a dent.
I should have started the battle in my skill.
It's not just about damage. We're in a good position. Move in.
I've got just the move.
I'm not going to make it. This is more than my skill can take. Best to approach this on foot.
Dude,
We're in a good position.
these simians are tough.
Arctic Horde!
Use your aura.
Yeah, I just want to restart this.
Looks like they're on our case.
Oh dang, my G-Buster doesn't do much damage.
Try and pin them. It's not just about damage.
Need a boost?
Catch.
I require. Take it all
You
on
like
this
this? Gotcha.
My fuel reserve is 6. Might try this on. You have 3 of resisting.
Gotcha.
I got just the move.
Out of the way.
Oh damn. The wave existence is destroyed.
It's not just about damage.
You know the drill.
Gotcha.
Hit them again. We'll settle it here.
Need a boost?
Overwhelm. Effect charge. Sliding slinger.
Need a boost?
After you,
Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. I've had enough. Gotcha.
Riding buster.
Resisting. Try this on.
Sliding slinger. Effect charge.
Get hunt.
It's not just about damage.
What's this?
Mind shift.
Nice. We're stuck on a different planet, a lot more than we can manage.
Well, that did it.
Yeah. All right then. Let's go report back to NLA.
Wait, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the barracks and get my skulls back. I think it fit, but I prefer to have it called Xenogear because it is the Xenogear, you know? I always thought that the S felt a little weird to be in there. I don't know. That's just me.
Eric's been in touch. He says Ted saw sense and came back.
Ted did see
And with
sense.
a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Yeah, thought as much.
And the genetic data? What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
All right, folks. We'll call it a day.
All right.
Kudos. You've earned yourselves a break. Well, there is one more thing.
Problem?
Good news. Fresh off the press, too. The jump drive is online.
You're serious?
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should
Man gets thrown into jail before the end of the world, yo.
already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
All right. Oh my god.
Oh, what a magnificent system! Not only did you link the Ares drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself, but to run them in parallel, thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get
They're
back
just
to
gonna leave
force
him in the
field
jail
wipe,
cell.
Make the Ares whole and return to home base. Then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like it.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks. We rock.
The credit goes to our allies, chief among them the Mana, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Yes, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
You're not wrong to have a wafer, Lynn. Ideally, all living creatures, big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
The fact is, when Void faced us, he didn't consider pursuing that possibility. He can't consider it, even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
Sounds very familiar, guys. Standing knee to knee. I don't know what you're referencing there, but what Elma just described Void as really gives me it gives me many prior Xeno villain vibes.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
No, there's certainly a streak of wickedness in him. He's lonely, insatiable, and curious, too. In a way.
You know what Void is gonna say in the final battle? No, what I was gonna say is what Void is gonna say in the final battle. He's gonna be like, this world, this rotten world, I hate it, I loathe it, I loathe this world, I hate it, ah! That's how he's gonna die.
He's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
I gotta say...
This rotten world! I loathe it! Ah!
I guess our minds might have gotten mixed together. Over there. Inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows.
Oh my god.
Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
Wow.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Wow.
Maybe.
That's
No,
insane.
There's one key difference between me and him. I fight to
Ah! Not this song! Not this song again! What do I do? I just have to keep talking over the song.
where we can all belong together.
We belong together. I'm gonna just say the dialogue. And that's because of a strong passion, something Void can never possess. It's cause I love you. Oh my god, he said the, oh my god, he said the Rex line. Bro is Rex maxing right now. Never more heroic words spoken. Yeah, sounds like one of our favorite salvager. How many hearts you have with Al? I have at least 2.
Before a swine.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing. Okay. So someone please speak. Someone please talk. I got high hopes. Fate doesn't lay our path out in front of us. We make it ourselves. Real body or mimizomes don't matter. Because we're feeling beings. We fight to survive.
right?
Right? Yes, yes, yes. Give me a dialogue box. I want to say something. So you don't have to hear the music. Please. White Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore, all prospective escapees have been relocated to NLA. It's been hard work, but we're at the final stages. Embark the residents, then retrieve the cores from Void and get going. So that's our plan. Oh, this is interesting. We don't go to the floating continents until the very end. So I'm assuming all of Act 3 is going to be up on the floating continents.
I'm sure you must all be feeling the strain.
All be feeling the strain. Stay strong. We'll be needing your services just a little while longer. Preaches universal love, died, visited the realm of the dead to see Lao, and his second coming brings the apocalypse with him. Yep. I hope that for the next game we don't have to do this, speak over a song. Yeah, it's some of these songs, like, there's still like rights issues going on with them. They're kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I remember I used to get copyright claimed a lot on my Wii U playthrough. Every time Black Tar played, I'd always get copyrighted for that. But now, I've been fine on the definitive edition, except for Melancholia. It's kind of weird. Oh my god. They take the song out of the squad select only to have it. Yeah.
That said, there's still time before the DMAT effect reaches us. You should get some rest, but don't get lazy.
Don't get lazy. At ease. Dismissed. Yeah, let's go home. Okay, we're done. Produced before X started development.
My training has borne fruit, and my arts.
Complete a Hero's Trial Affinity mission. Have I done that? I did do that, right? Recommended level 59. Required level 55. I haven't even... Yeah. I haven't even gotten there yet. So, unfortunately, I didn't think it was god-awful, but definitely could have been better time to do it. Second Affinity mission. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I have a little more time. I have some time, so I'll do the second Affinity mission. Is it this? Level conditions not met? Bro, come on. I am literally so close to level 54. Or level 55. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Act 3 tonight? I don't know. First of all, I'll say this. I definitely cannot do it tonight. It's getting late and I have to wake up early tomorrow. So definitely not tonight. And also, I have a lot to prepare for. I want to try to be at least like level 60, and I'm scared for this final boss, dude. Everyone says this final boss is going to be so hard. I don't think I'm ready. My skills are already taking a beating with all like the fights I'm doing right now. So I'm nervous. Yeah, so definitely no Act 3 tonight. Maybe one big happy family. We'll see. Chapter 12 speedrun finishes at level 44. Act 3 requires level 55. Yeah, it's quite a jump. But it's saying recommended level 59. I will need to get my skills in order. Hey, at least I have all level 50 skills. At least I have all level 50. That's good, at least. You're not able to brute force the boss with your level 50 Resvelgs. Oh my god. That's scary. Where's Gijarg? Is this the one with the Phoenix? This is the one with the Phoenix. The new Ghost Tyrant. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I'm just gonna do the Oblivia thing. But I don't know if this will work much because I'm already like level 50. So let's see how much experience I get on this. Let me see how... Dude, I'm nervous for the freaking final boss, dude. Dude, this is the only time I use heavyweight skills. Like Umduzius. Otherwise I don't like using Umduzius.
Looks like they're on our case. Looks like they're on our case.
Wear them down, logistics.
Let me see if I get cockpit mode. Let me just see if I get cockpit mode. Hey, nice, nice. I can do it one more time. Hey, I'm fighting the ghost, guys. Look, I'm fighting the ghost. Hey, I beat him. I beat him. I beat all of them. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Ah, Joker's Shaft. Yeah, where is that? It's like all the way up here, right? Is it here? It's this, right? Yeah. I'm nervous for that. I haven't done that strat yet. I want to try it though. I want to try it once. What level am I now? Did I hit 55? No, I'm still 54. Let me save just in case. Just nuke and run. Well, I still have to do the range attack up in Phoenix, right? Yeah, or else a Joker will break it.
Enemy looks strong. How do we proceed?
Wear them down to resistance. I'll just set forever.
Oh, yeah. Can I destroy the Joker? Can I destroy the Joker? I want to see if I can kill him. If I just get cockpit mode, I'll have one more. Oh my god. Oh, can I kill him? Can I kill him? I can use Phoenix one more time if I get cockpit mode. Yeah.
Take it all on this.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, come on. What, why did my Phoenix work?
Would that I had.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Bro, I'm literally so close. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. I was so close. I was so close. I was so close. Come on. I was so close. Dude, where's Al? Where's Ares? Is everyone else just outside? Dude, look at this. This is miserable, dude. Oh, did I beat him? Okay, I beat him. How did I beat him? I have no clue. How did my teammates beat him? I have no clue, but I beat him. I beat him. And now I'm officially level 55 and I can do the quest. That was the silliest thing ever. That was the silliest thing ever. Hey, it worked out though. It worked out. Yeah, I got it. I'm now officially level 55.
Hey, glad to see you. How's it poppin'?
Yeah, terrific. I'll go with the terrible. Everyone goes with the terrible.
Better than you, meaning terrific. Looks like you got the hang of it. Well, moving swiftly on, tell me, you busy right now? We're both off duty, so how about some pizza?
Yeah.
From the joint downtown?
Yeah, let's go.
Huh? Why's it gotta be pizza? Isn't it obvious? 'Cause it's freaking pizza!
We always get very nice earth-shattering reveals and revelations whenever we eat pizza with Al, so let's go.
When I first moved to America, I must have been eating it every second day. On weekends, I'd go to bars with Doug and Lau. Beer in one hand, piping hot sauce in the other.
Sounds like fun.
Couldn't get enough of the stuff. Salty pepperoni, the gooey, stringy cheese. There was just something comforting about it, you know? Been craving it since Earth. Come on, hop up.
This is the true pizza moment, guys. This is the true pizza moment in Xenoblade X. Oh, I just got a lobster. Okay, sure.
What do you think?
Are we going Repentant Diner? Oh no, this isn't Repentant Diner. This is another.
Hey, can I order a pizza? A good old thick crust pizza with a little of everything on top. For two.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid we're all out today.
Out? Of everything?
Yeah, for whatever reason, the Manon are having some kind of big blowout.
Not surprised.
A lot of pies. Cleared out our entire supply of toppings.
got to be. It just had to be today, didn't it? Shoot. Why is it when you know you can't have something, you just start craving it even more?
Yep, I totally get you, man.
I know the feeling. It's the worst, isn't it?
Hey, don't agree with me. You need to do something about this, pronto.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't suppose you'd settle for a plain cheese pizza?
Rip, bro.
Just cheese? How dare you?
Cheese pizza is the
How
most
would you
boring.
feel if you went to a sushi bar and they went, sorry, we only have rice, huh?
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'd probably put in a complaint.
Right, you see? So get your ass moving and fix this.
Sir, I would love to, really, but even if you commission the mediators, it's still gonna take a while at least.
Hmm? Hold up. Mediators? Are you telling me blades being used for busy work like that nowadays?
That's so funny.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd heard the rumors, but wow. Just how far the mighty have fallen. But wait, an idea. It's coming to me. What perfect timing. I'm looking at one of Blade's finest. Right, special order. For me. No, for all of us. Go forth and procure our pizza toppings. On the double.
This is...
You're really good at playing along. I don't see that every day. Unfazed by even my craziest whims. I like it. All right, we're on the case. Come on, hit us with your shopping list.
Okay, if you're sure. Though, are you really that desperate for our pizza?
When I start something, I see it through. If I say I'll eat pizza, then pizza's what I'll eat.
Hell yeah.
Since you're putting us through all this trouble, be sure to make it extra tasty.
Right.
The heat is on, guys. Oh, there's a treasure.
You hear?
There's treasure behind here. Totally missed this. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, all these pizza toppings are in Oblivia. Pepperoni is a type of chili pepper. It's, yeah, interesting. Dude, why is it doing this, dude? It literally says it's right over here. Why is the follow ball sending me like all over the place like this? It's so annoying. Oh wait, Gijarga is in a Amdusius. I was gonna use cruise mode, but I don't have a Skell on hand right now that can do cruise mode. Unless I go back and get Ranmazuo. Oh, look at that DMAT. Look at that mighty DMAT. No, the follow ball is still, like, taking me to... I don't know. See, like, it'll change based off of, like, where I target it. But it's just taking me in a very weird direction. See, like, I want to get that one over there. I flew, if you guys remember on Friday's stream, I went cruise mode Resvelg right into the DMAT zone. And I was like, hurt. I was hurt. See, it didn't take me over here. Broccoli. Getting some broccoli. Oh god. Bro, I was literally right over here. What are you talking about?
Looks like they're on our case.
Screw that. I got.
I have the upper ground. Bullets rain upon them.
Super hot!
I got the. I got the segment recon. That's all I needed. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, got money from my Oblivia segment recon.
Here? Hey, so we did some legwork and picked up the ingredients.
I
really went.
I gave him one piece of garlic, one broccoli, and one piece of pepperoni. That's all I gave him.
Fetch them all for us?
Come on, give us what we want. My stomach's turning inside out.
Oh, sure, right away.
Bro, looks like the restaurant's closed. The lights are out.
Ah, the man of the hour. You kept us waiting.
No, that's not. The thing is, sir, we're completely out of pepperoni.
Huh? Did I hear that right? You're out of pepperoni? Pepperoni, the god king of toppings.
Oh my god.
Good sir, you serve pizza. Surely you must know the divine nature of pepperoni. In fact, if you knew you were out, why didn't you think to put it on the list?
I'm sorry.
Oh god. Yep, Al is so scary.
Like a veggie pizza, we could get that to you right away.
Ah, screw veggie, bro.
Are you trying to upset me here? Do you also eat your burger patty?
That's so funny.
I'll go get the mediators.
Forget it. We'll sort this out ourselves. Point us to the pepperoni.
We use Swede meat for our pepperoni.
Swede meat.
Nice and fresh while you wait.
Swede. It's those pig-like indigents, right? Where are they?
Primordial. There should be a herd of them outside in LA. Not far at all. If you can get a hold of the Swede meat for us.
The Swede meat.
You heard the man. Let's get hunting.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
sorry about all this.
Save it. You just make sure that oven's preheated. The moment we get back, you bake that pizza lickety-split. Got it?
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh my god. This is really an affinity mission. Yeah, the ingredients in Mirror are pretty big. Most definitely.
Enemy looks strong. How do we proceed?
Yo, I have to fight a level 55. A meaty Swede.
Exploit the opening.
Need a boost if you like this.
I shall rouse your spirit.
Hey,
Stealth up.
This should free me up.
Dude, where is his
Best to approach this.
No.
It's time for a scale.
Does he not have Does he not have what am I trying to say? He doesn't have appendages.
After you. Aiming is so overrated. Learn your place.
We'll continue on foot.
It's not just about damage.
Try this on.
Mind shift!
Button into our little soiree, huh? Need a boost?
Sliding slinger!
Why did Liesel get out? Is her scale out of fuel entirely? Probably.
It's not just about damage. Deploying shield.
I'll be up in no time.
Need a boost? This'll do.
Oh man. I'm aggroing.
This should do it.
Well, okay.
Watch me go. I won't miss this chance.
Need a boost?
Mind shift!
Bullets for everyone. It's not just about damage. I've had enough.
Sliding into the den. We'll settle here.
I won't miss this chance.
Overload!
This should do it. It's not just about damage.
Sliding slinger!
Deploying shield.
Effect charge!
Cut in.
How do I know this goddamn stuff is all around? Because I can see it. Look, I can see all the DMAT events. I can see it. Wait, let's get my scale back. Let's get my scales back. Or just one skill, because I think only Gijarg lost his. No, no one lost their skill. No one lost their skill. Whoa, I just got a blood lobster. I didn't even know where it was. Do you have any updated theories now that you've seen some... we'll talk about that after I finish this quest. And if I have more detailed stuff, I'll tell you.
Sweet meat you were after.
Yeah, dude. I need to process so much of this stuff, dude. There's one thing that's been on my mind, I'll tell you.
Now you can give me pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Give me my pizza.
It's actually kind of impressive, the lengths you've gone to just to eat pizza.
I told you, when I start something, I see it through. You never know when life will deal you a bum hand. You could shuffle off this coil tomorrow. I don't want any regrets in anything.
That's a good way to look at life.
That's so cool.
You've been real patient with me as well, buddy. You know, I was just planning for us to eat out, but change of plans. I'm gonna throw us the pizza party of a lifetime. Think of it as your reward for all the hard work.
Ah, then you'll be wanting them delivered?
Yeah, send him to the Blade Barracks.
Oh, thank you for the shout out from Thailand. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying Xenogears. Pizza the universal truth, yup.
And as for the bill, Commander Vandam at Blade HQ will foot it.
Yeah.
Got it. One super express pizza train.
On Van Damme's tab.
Excellent. And now we wait. Come on, let's head back.
Let's have ourselves a pizza party.
Looks like they're still not here. Ugh, I'm so hungry, the room's starting to spin. Oh well, we've come this far. Might as well stick it out, damn it.
Where's our pizza, bro? Where is it?
Al? And you too, Rook?
Oh, hey, this is perfect. Feel free to join in too, folks.
Oh? Join in what? Is it something fun?
Yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar. Mind if I borrow your kitchen counters? They should be arriving any minute now.
Huh? What's arriving?
Dude, I forgot to tell you guys my pizza story. I'll tell you guys right after this quest because it is a really funny pizza story. Songkran going on right now. Congo Drench, but nice. Have fun, man. Have fun. Ah, that's a lot of pizza. Smile Pizza Kitchen.
What in the heck is all this?
It's pizza paradise! Can Tatsu really dig in?
Yeah, my treat. Eat as much as you like.
Hey, yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, my bad.
This is not a one-man job. We went out there chopping some Swedes.
Ah, nothing much. The two of us just got a little blade business out of the way is all. Right?
This pizza was made from our own blood, sweat, and tears.
I don't know what you've been up to, but you really...
Yeah, this was made from one singular garlic, broccoli, pepper, and Swede leg each. Collected 4 items and got 100 pizzas and made Vandom pay for all of them. This is logic right here. To get some food. Have fun. Alright, I'll see you later, Mistress Minerva. Thanks for joining.
Be getting along.
Sorry, didn't mean to steal away your champ.
It's okay. Actually, I'm kind of glad that you did. We both know people find you a bit tricky sometimes. I'm happy you made a friend.
Oh my god, that's harsh.
Al not have friends?
Tatsu, you can't say that!
Holy moly, are you guys a handful? I didn't step into the role of lone wolf hero because it sounded like fun. I mean, look at what I'm sharing here. If that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Yes, that's true. That's just the kind of person you are.
I'm sorry.
We're one
right,
big
Lynn.
happy family, Lynn.
Since our escape from Earth, it's been one thing after another. But right here and now, this is my home.
Looking at my life,
And a
I
home
want to
where you've got family to
change.
come back to.
Yes,
Get it? That makes all you guys my family.
that's great.
It's only natural to love your family. Anyone would. Am I right?
Talking about what I'm supposed to do. Vandom's gonna be like, hey, why'd you make me pay for all this? Nope.
Oh, someone's having fun.
Hi there, Colonel.
We've got more company.
Yeah,
On
a
this
personal
sunny
invitation from the hero
day,
himself. Like I was gonna pass that
waiting
up.
for you.
Word only just reached us.
Come on,
It
Justin.
was so sudden that I literally gasped.
Loud parallels. Yeah.
This guy's always keeping us on our toes. Beats being bored out of our skells.
So sweet of you to say.
Ah, we know what this is. Cats and wolves make strange bedfellows indeed.
Dude, L
We
is
are
so weird,
soldiers.
man.
We fight. Soon the battlefield will beckon us.
L is, yeah. Yup, it is. It is. This is our last supper before we're dematted all out of Mira.
But here, right now, it's
You
family pizza time.
try.
Let's enjoy it.
If you wanna leave, if you wanna leave. Let's eat. Tatsu's dancing to By My Side. He was literally dancing to the rhythm of it. Doug is enjoying Tatsu's company. Looks like fun. That is a totally ridiculous amount of pizza. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let me tell you guys my pizza story right now. Yeah, I wanted that art, by the way. Yeah. So, sometimes, like, every, like, other week, I go to, like, this, like, event locally, right? And it's, like, it starts at, like, what, 6 p.m., ends at 8 p.m., and they always give us free pizza. So last week I went to this I went to one of the events, and like usually we get like 20 plus people there, but this time there was only like less than 10 of us, and they had like 5 boxes of pizza. And usually when there's pizza left over, they're like, oh, please take it home, we don't want to throw it out, obviously, right? So when I left, I took an entire box of pizza home, and I've had like those leftovers for like the week. Today, I was like, oh, let me finish up this pizza. Let me finish up some more pizza. And I, like, when was it? Friday, I tried to do like the strat where you put your pizza on the stove and you put ice cubes around it and then cover the stove so like the steam like reheats the pizza, but it didn't work. My pizza got like soggy. The whole point was that steam is supposed to like make the pizza crust like crustier and like crisper, right? It didn't work. So you know what I did today? What I did today is my sister gave me an idea to like put it in the air fryer, right? And I was like, okay, that's a great idea. I'll put it in the air fryer. On the freaking air fryer, there's like instructions for how to like cook certain foods. And then there was one for pizza. You know what it said? It said 400 degrees for 15 minutes. So I put 2 slices of pizza in there. I put it 400 degrees, 15 minutes. And then I went to like go do something else. I was like watching a video on the TV. And then the time ran up, and then you know what happened? You know what the pizzas ended up looking like, guys? I'll share this on the Discord as well. But look, if you guys can see this, wait, let me show you guys. This is literally, I took them out of the air fryer. They were just black, like charred, absolute charred, like burned to a crisp. And I'm like, wow, I'm glad I didn't like start a fire in my freaking air fryer because of this. That was hilarious. Yeah, it did a phase time transition event. Yeah, that was insane. Before I close out the stream today, yeah, literally Mithra's cooking. That's exactly what I thought of when I saw it. I was like, this is carbonized, like burned to a crisp and turned into carbon, just like Mithra's cooking. Yeah, carbon is good for you. Exactly, Mithra says, yeah. Before I close out the stream, just want to give you guys my thoughts on everything we saw today. I've expressed my feelings on X's canonity in many videos throughout the year, and specifically in my podcast discussion with Dumb Zeno, who's in the chat, shoutouts to him. if you guys are like curious on all our thoughts going into this game, go back and watch that podcast. It's technically outdated, but it's still relevant because you guys can see like where we were coming from with our theories and stuff. Not only that, I like where this is going, but like many people are saying, I don't know what to think of Mira disappearing. There's still a lot of things that I hope are answered and clarified. One in particular is I think the whole Mimuzome, like why everyone's alive, I think that will be answered. I think a lot of that will be answered, but there's still some like weird occurrences in Mira, like how is everyone's language being translated, all that. I think once we get the answers to like certain things in Act 3, it'll start to make a lot more sense. But I am still like a little weirded out by the fact that Mira is going to be destroyed. I still haven't kind of wrapped my head around a lot of that, and I've mentioned this many times on stream. When this epilogue ends, if Mira is hypothetically destroyed, like in a whole dematerialization event, where is our post game? Are we gonna just be taken back to like the point of no return in chapter 13.3? Like, or are we just gonna no, we won't. We'll be taken to before chapter 13. That's my thing. Like, X has a post game. Like, what's gonna happen with this? Are they going to like? Is Origin going to duplicate Mira? I don't know what's gonna happen with that. In terms of this connecting to all the other games, it is doing it in a very interesting way with the parallel universes. But on top of that, I am curious what this rift, like, so Al is in this rift. Al is in this rift. Or he was in this rift. Him and Void seem to have been stuck in this rift. Like, they were there at the beginning of the game. They're fighting above Earth, and then they're, like, kind of pushed into this rift. And they keep calling it a rift. And the rift, in terms of, like, the visual style of it, it doesn't remind me of anything from Blade, but the term rift reminds me of Alpha's rifts from Future Redeemed. They don't look the same, obviously. Alpha's rifts had a very particular, like look to how they looked like. They were like the orange, like ripped open rifts. This seems a little, wait, hold on. Actually, since we're here right now, let's take a look at this. This is the reason why I screenshotted it. I need to free up some space. Yeah, look at this. This is also another thing. This is, okay, no. Yeah, the fact that Void and Al's minds have kind of merged together, that's very interesting. That is very interesting. Alpha did want to destroy the current dimension for a new one, much like Void. Void gives me such Mobius vibes, dude. But my thing is, I want to know where Void's body is, and I want to know how he looks like. Wait, there's something that Al said that really stuck out to me. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Wait. Yeah, look at this. A space, okay, yeah. A space-time bender moves things into different universes and all that. We figured it out like while analyzing the scale. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable. That is heavy Xenogears right there. That is Xenogears right there. That is very, 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 very Xenogears, but also very Xenoblade 3. That's like an Ouroboros link right there. But it is also a Faye, get into the gear. You are a part of Valtol. You've always been a part of Valtol, kind of thing. But this is a more literal like interpretation of it. Machine and mind got melded together. I don't know. I won't pretend to understand. I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. You know what a lot of this reminds me of? Sort of. Actually, I don't know if I want to say this. I don't know if everyone here has played this game, but I'll just vaguely say that a lot of this Rift stuff really reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's all I'm going to say. Something like the crossroads between universes. This here, this little, like, thing here, it reminds me of that image that we saw in Xenoblade 3 of the worlds coming together and sort of canceling each other out in that massive annihilation event. Crossroads between universes, I don't know. This got to be my new wallpaper. This is my new Twitter banner. I like that. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Life Holds core. I need to go back and rewatch this cutscene. I don't remember what he was talking about here. How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive in MIMS. That's very interesting. Alpha wanted to depart to a new world. The destruction of it was an unavoidable consequence. The ghosts were the ones destroying the world. Void just fought searching for the Ares destroying descendants. I really find it interesting how we have two different takes on the apocalypse and Future Redeemed now in chapter 13. Yeah. We should get this image in higher quality. Yeah, man. This is a crusty ass image. But some much... Look at this! Look at this! This is what I want to talk to you guys about. But by some much larger universal mechanism. Singular. This universal mechanism. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. It was strange, like I was being enveloped by this constant something. This, like, gathering of minds. You ignore... Okay. What is this universal mechanism? What is this universal mechanism? I have two ideas of what it could be. Universal mechanism, to me, sounds a lot like Origin, and if it is Origin, then I will scream because that's what, like, a lot of us want this to be. But universal, the universal part also reminds me, mechanism, we should, yeah, in the departure, I guess it's a better way, yeah. Universal also reminds me of Conduit or Zohar. So a lot of this stuff can happen because Xenosaga has, like, kind of revealed to us that Conduit and Zohar opens up dimensions into other worlds and other realities, right? So Zohar or Conduit could be the reason for a lot of this. I still think it's Origin, because look at this. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something. Origin is built with souls and memories of people from past lives. So I don't know. I don't know what this rift he's being put into. I don't know what this rift is. But he's giving us some very vague hints over here. Where else? Let's see. Let's see everything. Let's see everything. Beyond that was a sight to behold. Thinking about it now, And to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel universes. The backstage of space. The border town of all universes. Dude, freaking Shulk and Fiora, my god, man. I did not expect it to be literally this explicit. Here it is. This is what we're trying to show you. You might call it Rift Between Worlds. Light years beyond the realm of human science, but the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities someday. This sucks because Xenosaga has something very similar, but I don't want to give yeah, please refrain from Xenosaga spoilers because I haven't played it yet. Yeah, that was Noah and Mio. I tried to capture them, but I didn't get it. I think I got a yeah, that's cool. There's a Rex and Pyro. One more thing I guess I want to say before I close out is these cores are very important. The cores look very good, but they're also very important. I still believe that those are powered by either people or souls. I think like Al and Doug were talking about that a bit. I have to go back and rewatch a lot of these cutscenes. Like, Imperfect Works, you were saying I need to go back and watch, even from part 1, I need to go back and watch a lot of those cutscenes from part 1. So I need to do that for both part 1 and 2. And here's what I will tell you guys. In terms of the next stream, I have a very busy week ahead of me. And Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be out of town, so I won't be able to stream in the weekend. But I think I should be able to stream on Friday night. I don't want to stay up too late because I have to get up early on Saturday to go out of town. But the scene from where Void first spoke, yeah. I did actually rewatch that cutscene yesterday, but I want to go back and rewatch it again because there's very, very specific things that are said in there that are very interesting. But yeah, I will plan to stream again on Friday. I have a lot of stuff to do this week. Tomorrow, me and my friend Kevin are recording a new episode of Conduit Cast for our Xenoblade podcast. That's exciting. And then I have some other stuff the rest of the week. And throughout the week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I get to like level 60. So I'm good enough to tackle anything in the epilogue. And then like Dumb Xeno said, I'm going to outfit my skells to be as powerful as they can be. Act 3 is shorter than 2, thankfully. That's good. But my fear of Act 3 is not the length, it's the difficulty. Because I've heard that boss is like something insane, so I'm nervous for that. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this stream. Very successful stream, very exciting stream, very rewarding stream. For a lot of us, I like to call us ex-truthers. I think we won. I think we finally won. I'm gonna say one thing. I hope people don't take this out of context or get too upset about this. But I will say, there's a lot of people who are very iffy with this epilogue stuff. A lot of people aren't very happy, I've seen online. And I'm not like 100% on this yet. I need to see how this ends and then make my full like legitimate opinion on everything. But I will just say this. A lot of the people who I see who are actually upset by this are the... Oh my god, I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but a lot of people who seem to be the most upset by this are the diehard Xenosaga fans. But I'm not done. I'm not done with any of this. I'm not done with any of this. Maybe it ties everything together. But I'm just kind of like, they're going explicit. X and the numbered games. This is Xenoblade Chronicles. This is the Xenoblade multiverse. Bro is spitting. Yeah, man. You won't hear me say this outside of this stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I might make a few videos on this. See you later then. This is the entrance of the iceberg. Dude, X2 on the Switch 2. It's happening. I'm literally telling you guys. Yeah. All right. Many enemies are level 54 to 56 in Act 3. Okay. That's a good indication. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for joining in. It was a great stream, and I'll be talking to you guys a lot more about this stuff. This is going to be rocking the Xenoblade. I think I might. Since 3 and more in Future Redeemed, they're going to be explicit. I really like it. Yes, Takahashi needs to be more explicit, and it looks like he is. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream when we get to Xenoblade 11. Right? Imperfect Works? Yeah. I'll see you guys later for Xenoblade Y, Xenoblade 11, and Xenoblade 9. Alright, later guys. Have a good evening.